Have you ever felt that strange tension with someone close to you? That feeling in your gut that something's off? What if I told you that our unconscious mind picks up on these hidden emotions long before we consciously recognize them? What hidden dynamics might be shaping your closest relationships right now? Carl Jung, one of history's most profound psychologists, uncovered something disturbing about human relationships. He found that beneath our polite smiles and casual conversations lurk shadow emotions, feelings we hide even from ourselves. These hidden emotions leak out in subtle ways, and someone who secretly harbors negative feelings toward you will reveal themselves through almost imperceptible patterns of behavior. Whether you're a student, parent, partner, colleague, or friend, these invisible emotional currents shape all of our relationships. I remember sitting across from my childhood friend at lunch after years apart. His words said, "It's great to see you," but everything else, his posture, his gaze, the rhythm of his movements, whispered something entirely different. That experience taught me how powerful unspoken feelings can be. The journey and 10 signs someone secretly dislikes you. 1. Projection. They accuse you of their own flaws. Jung discovered a defense mechanism called projection. When someone harbors negative feelings they can't admit, even to themselves, they often project these qualities onto you. Imagine your friend constantly accuses you of being selfish, yet rarely considers your needs. Or a family member suggests you're untrustworthy with no reason to doubt you. What they're really saying is, "I see in you what I cannot accept in myself." Projection protects their self-image while subtly expressing hidden hostility. Have you noticed someone accusing you of behavior that actually describes them? 2. Schadenfreude. They subtly celebrate your failures. Schadenfreude means pleasure derived from another's misfortune. Someone with hidden resentment may smile slightly when you share bad news or light up at your setbacks. They may say, "I care about you," but their unconscious shadow whispers, "Your failure makes me feel better about myself." 3. Devaluation. They minimize your achievements. You share exciting news and their response is flat. "Oh, that's nice," and followed by a topic change. Or they say things like, "That sounds easy enough." Jung noted that hidden resentment blocks genuine joy for others. Your success reminds them of their own insecurities. 4. Inconsistency. They behave differently alone versus in groups. Watch how someone treats you privately versus publicly. Are they warm around others but cold when alone with you? Or the reverse? This shift reveals internal conflict, a social mask hiding suppressed emotions. 5. Selective memory. They remember mistakes but forget kindness. They recall your one mistake in vivid detail but forget years of kindness. Jung believed our memory highlights what supports our inner beliefs. In this case, they're unconsciously building a biased story about you to justify their dislike. 6. Emotional gaslighting. They deny tension. You clearly feel you're being too sensitive. You're imagining things. These are signs of emotional gaslighting. When you name the tension, they invalidate your perception. It's easier for them to make you doubt your intuition than face their own discomfort. 7. Psychological withdrawal. They're present but emotionally absent. They show up but feel energetically absent. There's an invisible wall between you. Jung said we withdraw from what we reject. Their shadow self has disconnected from you while maintaining surface-level presence. 8. Shadow triggering. You activate their unhealed wounds. Sometimes the dislike we sense has nothing to do with us. Your confidence, vulnerability, or presence might trigger someone else's unresolved pain. You become a mirror reflecting what they can't face. Jung taught that depersonalizing these reactions allows us to see their roots more clearly. 9. Conditional support. They're only there when it benefits them. They show up when it serves them, at events for favors, when it boosts their image. But when you're struggling or celebrating, they're gone. Their unconscious sees you as a resource, not a person. 10. Comparative criticism. They constantly contrast you with others. Why can't you be more like Sarah? John would never do that. Repeated comparisons chip away at your confidence. They're not giving feedback. They're controlling and diminishing. They target your insecurities and push you to chase unattainable validation. If you found this video insightful, please give it a like, subscribe for more content like this, and share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. Most people stop here, understanding the signs but missing the deeper message. What if these difficult relationships are actually invitations to deeper self-knowledge? Have you been more focused on being liked than on what someone's reactions are revealing about you? These painful interactions might not be roadblocks. Jung believed they were messengers, pointing us towards psychological growth. The people who trigger us, or whom we trigger, often reflect our own shadows. You can either chase their approval or use their reactions as a mirror to understand yourself. I once struggled with a family member whose approval I chased endlessly. Nothing was enough, until one day I realized this wasn't about me. Their criticism came from their own inner torment. That moment freed me. So what can you do? Trust your intuition. Your gut is wise. Don't change to win their approval. You don't owe anyone a diluted version of yourself. Practice compassionate detachment. Understand their wounds without taking on their pain. Learn from the reaction. Their behavior might be reflecting something in you too. Grow from the challenge. Jung said our greatest growth often comes through relationships. Which of these approaches resonates most with you right now? These signs aren't just red flags. They're invitations. When you face them honestly, you liberate yourself. Maybe those who couldn't love you as you are were actually guiding you toward loving yourself more fully. What insight resonated most with you? Share your thoughts. Your story could be the light someone else needs. And maybe, just maybe, the most important relationship to heal is with the parts of yourself you've been running from all along. If you found this video insightful, please give it a like, subscribe for more content like this, and share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear from you.